Because making money on OnlyFans is a lot harder than you would think. With the pandemic, has led to a surge of adult content online with OnlyFans and Is My Girl offering laid off workers the chance to make up for lost income. Cam models say it undermines their hustle. So the cam models are like, y'all are dipping into, our space, so to speak. Let's see. Since the novel situation started spreading rapidly through North America in the mid-March time period, Taylor Stevens, a 29-year-old cam model, has been working major overtime. Stevens used to work about 40 to 50 hours per week, she said. Now she works about 80, and her income, which already allowed her to live comfortably, has doubled. She uses OnlyFans, Snapchat, text messaging, Skype, and her own website to connect with her clients, and has a sizable following with more than 200,000 followers on Twitter alone. Besides servicing more clients, Stevens said her regulars are now asking to talk more than they used to. She says she believes it's because of quarantines have taken a toll on everyone's mental health. We're like online therapists with no clothes on. Said, laughing, I do feel like I'm an essential service. As the pandemic extends its reach across North America, with the U.S. now epicenter, with more than 180,000 confirmed infections and about 3,000 deaths as of Thursday morning, people are expected to self-isolate and stay at home as much as possible. The push undoubtedly has people dreaming up new ways to pass the time, with online platforms like OnlyFans and Is My Girl even targeting recent laid off workers to start creating content online to make big bucks. But the veteran workers are getting increasingly frustrated with jokes about online work that are surfacing on social media and the trivialization of their work. The quips simultaneously stigmatize the industry and discredit the hustle required to run a successful business online, the workers told Vice. Well, what people have to understand is a lot of these Insta models, at some point, they want to get to a point to where they can make money with, on their own as far as using their body, whether it be on OnlyFans or their own website, doing some softcore stuff. That's what it leads to, because that's what they're going to figure out. That's where the money is. The farther they go, the more money they make. Some chicks are smart about it and they don't have to go that far because they understand it. But most of these chicks don't understand it. So they jump 2 feet into this, not understanding it, and they eventually go deeper down that rabbit hole than they thought they would because they didn't understand it. They're not business people. They're just looking to make money. And that's how they trap you. That's how they get you to do adult films, because you don't understand the business, and you got people that knows what's going on. They come to them and they offer them money and this and that, offer them the world. And like, if you listen to any adult entertainer, they will tell you how they started. It's usually they start off doing, modeling, then they do videos, custom videos or whatnot, and then they'll get approached. At first, they won't accept any offers, but when they realize how much money they can make, and then the people offer to help them, they usually end up going into that business. That's the line. And you're gonna see a lot of, let me tell y'all something, man. Some of your female co-workers who have, a pretty, who may have a following on Facebook or Instagram, they're gonna get OnlyFans accounts, but they're not gonna tell y'all. Some of these chicks might literally go back on the pole. Well, not go back. Well, some gonna go back, but some might literally go on the pole because they want to make money instantly. They're saying, you know what? This is my time to make money by doing what I've always wanted to do. A lot of these chicks want to do this, but they've never had the excuse or the reason to. Listen, if these women want to make adult content, do it. You know what I'm saying? You ain't hurt nobody. You're trying to make money for yourself. But what they have to understand is you can't go back to normalcy after that. I'm sorry. As far as how guys will perceive you, they will perceive you as, a thought, basically, an attention slur. That's how they're going to perceive you. But if you don't care about that, then you should be good to go, because they're going to be men that's going to want to date these women regardless. We all know that these women have a plethora of men who are willing to date them no matter what. I just think that in this particular time frame, I just find it really weird how these women ain't been out of work. Been out of work for what, 2 weeks, and now all of a sudden they're hopping on being cam models, getting OnlyFans. They've wanted to do this. This isn't a spur of the moment thing. They've always wanted to do this. They see what other women are doing and how much money they're making, and they want to do the same thing. They've always wanted to do it. This ain't nothing new. They've always wanted to do this. So now they have the opportunity to do it. Because, again, this isn't something that's spur of the moment. They've been thinking about this for months. They see these women promoting their OnlyFans. They see these women talk about how much money they make. They want to be able to do the same thing. This is why I'm telling you right now, some of these stimulus checks might go to getting work done. They might take that stimulus check, they can't get no work done now, but set, down the line. Well, you can't get no legal work done right now, I don't think. Are the hospitals, listen, is any of the plastic surgeon office open right now? Oh yeah, they definitely gonna be spending the stimulus check on OnlyFans. Absolutely, they're gonna be following like 8 models, they favorite IG models, because there's a page, right? There's a page where you can see all of the Instagram models that have OnlyFans accounts. When I saw the page, I was surprised that maybe a couple, but most of them not really. But I was surprised at a few. Okay. But yeah, man, a lot of these women want OnlyFans accounts. It doesn't mean that they're going to be doing, adult X-rated, hardcore stuff. They could just do what they're doing on Instagram, just showing some nipple hair or whatever, but for the most part, they're going to be women that are going to take it extremely far, especially if they got a boyfriend. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna just, because that is where the money, if you want quick and instant money, they may see that as the alternative of just doing adult content with your boyfriend or whoever. That stuff is gonna happen, people. That stuff is gonna happen. But listen, at the end of the day, these are the choices that they make, and if they are good with those choices, that's on them. I'm not here. Listen, people think that I'm the moral police. No, I'm not. I just speak my opinion on things, because you have a lot of women out here who don't understand why they're not getting chose. And what they got to understand is, when you got social media that's oversaturated with women who show you any and everything, leave nothing to the imagination, and you have men who have access to women of all types of countries and, ethnic groups, they're not going to put up with you. They're not going to accept you. They're willing to leave you exactly where you're at. They're willing to say, what, I don't want to date you. We can mess around, but that's about it. That's as far as it's going to go. And they don't understand why men feel that way. That's because you have women who get on social media and they're on Instagram. They're leaving nothing to the imagination. They're getting OnlyFans accounts. They're becoming cam girls. And men are just, men who have options, men who care about their public care about their public image. They're going to be a lot more, because, these women want the high valued male, right? These women got to understand that. And there are some guys that are willing to say, hey, look at who I'm dating, but not a lot of guys are like that. A lot of guys are very private, and they don't want to have to deal with ridicule, people making fun of them. A lot of guys are very conscientious about their image, and who they're with has to match their image, That's just how it is. So if you want a high valued male who cares about his image, yes, if you're doing stuff like this, it matters. But in the grand scheme of things, does it really matter what these women are doing in their private lives? No. But don't get on social media saying why men don't take me seriously. Why are you asking that if you have an OnlyFans account? Okay, you got to understand that. But if you're good where you are and you good with the type of work you're doing, go ahead. I mean, there's somebody for everybody, but you can't, look at your options and think that you should be doing better if you're out here on social media just being a complete attention slore. Okay, if you're out here being an attention slore, guys just ain't gonna take you seriously. And you can't be upset at them because they don't see you as a dating option. As a side chick, yes, they see you as a side chick, or jump off, somebody to smash. You might be the fly out chick. They might pay you to sleep with you, but that's gonna be it. Okay, some of these chicks are just gonna be paid to be slept with. That's it. They're gonna be flued in. They're gonna be put in a nice hotel, and then make, give you some money and then send you on your way. That's the lifestyle of most of these women who pursue these careers. That's their life. They see you as a fly out chick. They see you as a side piece. They don't see you as wife material. Especially if you in your 30s and 40s doing this shit. I could see if you in your 20s in your physical prime, but if you're a woman in your 30s and 40s and you're doing this, you definitely need to kiss relationships goodbye. I mean, serious relationships with the men who are out here valued. Because we do got some of these 40-year-olds out here attention seeking like a muff. Take out OnlyFans. All types of things, man. I'm seeing a lot of these 40-year-olds out here attention seeking, man. Out here, they the main ones getting OnlyFans. They're like, shit, you only live once. Gotta have fun too. That's what's going on, man.